is complete without some quality time on the throne, right? James tweeted this to @thedoctors. I feel so much better when I have a morning bowel movement. How can I make sure that I have a good BM every day? #AskTheDoctors. Before we get into our specific stories, we wanted to give James some tips. So we reached out to one of the members of our trusty stool squad, the one, the only, Dr. David Rosenfeld. He loves to get to the bottom of all of these questions.
Yes, he does.
Did someone say poop? Oh my God, that's my specialty. Come on in. The best way to have a good bowel movement every day is to be very regular in your routine. First tip, most importantly, is fiber. We should be getting 30 grams of fiber a day, but I can tell you most Americans get 8 to 10 grams of fiber. Adding 1 teaspoon of psyllium powder, shaking and drinking it every day, adds 5 grams of fiber. 7-grain breads, whole wheat bread, bran cereal, other fiber cereals, those are great. Tip number 2, probiotics. Many times the bacteria in our gut are imbalanced. Probiotics are good bacteria, and when we eat them, it puts our gut into balance, and our bowel movements come out more regularly, smooth, easy, and clean. We can get it in yogurt, probiotic drinks, and fermented teas with probiotic bacteria. Tip number 3, it's so important to add fruits and vegetables to pretty much every meal. But if we eat it at dinner, that is going to get digested, and when we wake up in the morning and then eat our fiber-rich diet, we're going to pass that unbelievable bowel movement first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. David.
Woo! I am so regular that it's pathetic. I mean, for me, my BMs are like a ho-hum. It's like, I think I'm doing what he's saying in terms of fiber and the other things, probiotics, yogurt, getting some exercise, but that coffee does it.
Yeah.
Every time for me.
I agree. I definitely have a routine. So I do take probiotics. That helps a lot. But every morning, I have a little ice water in one hand and a hot coffee in the other. And I just, I just sip my coffee and my water. And about 15, 20 minutes into that routine, I want to go.
Is this at home before you leave? Do you have, in other words, do you have to be on your throne?
100%.
Because I
have to be relaxed.
I mean, we all prefer to be on our own throne.
Yeah, or like if I'm traveling in a hotel, but I have to be relaxed. So if it's like one of those mornings, like sometimes when I have early call for the doctors, TMI, not able to do that routine and can't guarantee my bowel movement.
Thank you. I'm the same way.
Okay.
I can't have bowel movements at the studio. So if it doesn't happen before getting here, it doesn't happen, and then I'm thrown off the whole day.
Is it because you don't want to do it here? It just doesn't cut it for you?
Too many traumatic olfactory experiences for me in the bathrooms here. No, you know what I'm talking about when you walk in and I feel like a bomb went off. Like, okay, whatever you do, spend as little time in this room as possible. Okay, subconsciously must hold it in.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way when I travel. It's within 5 minutes of having my first sip of coffee. But whether it be traveling or an early morning and something gets thrown off, I'm donezo.
Yeah.
The whole system just shuts down.
You know, and so I guess coffee works for all three of us. I'm trying to think what would be an alternative.
So that doesn't happen to you? Like if you're stressed out or if you're in a different location, you're still super regular with your BMs?
Well, if I put it off, like if I'm not in the right, for some reason, not in the right place, then I say, well, I can't go now. So
and then once you miss it, do you just miss it for the day? Or
not for the day, I get back to it later.
Wow.
So, you ever go get your morning cup of coffee, and usually you have a routine. For me, it's 5 minutes or so, but sometimes the trigger doesn't happen. And then you have to make the decision, okay, do I leave this location to go to work? And what happens during that time? Because I sometimes, again, no secret, I commute by bike. Sometimes I'll get on the bike and then it just starts, and you're like, oh my God. And I'm pedaling so fast, and every little stoplight, you're like, go, turn green, please, go. And then you literally don't know. And then you get up to the lot and you gotta go through with your ID, and you're like,
oh my God, you're like, hurry up.
You know, I've seen
and then you start sweating.
in the morning on the bike, you're like, oh, Hydro. So now I get it.
The sweating's from holding that BM in, not necessarily from the biking.